All right, so we had a question on YouTube, and it came in from a frustrated woman, and she was really experiencing a lot of trepidation and fear around the area of having a difficult conversation with a friend that she had wronged in the past. So she was harboring a lot of guilt and shame, which led into more anxiety about this conversation than anything else. So how do we dissolve that? How do we get rid of it? And the reason I'm standing in this ditch is the visual representation of kind of what it looks like, right? You have one friend here that's standing on the side of this little cliff, and another person standing here, and they're separated. And in the middle, we have all these boulders, these rocks, these limitations, these anxieties, these things that haven't happened yet that we make up. They're in the middle of this great divide of friendship. So how do we dissolve that? Simple and easy. I think the easiest thing to do is, first and foremost, if you're experiencing this, is to take a deep breath. Put yourself in the other person's shoes and have compassion. When you do that, when you have dual perspective, it's called, and you live in somebody else's shoes and you experience life in their shoes, it opens your mind up to so much more possibility, so much more richness, so much more vibrancy, which is pretty incredible. So when approaching it, don't make it about the other person, make it about you. Come from a non-threatening type of way. You know, I really want to apologize for the way that I showed up in our relationship. I did these things, and I feel like it's not reflective of who I know I am and the way that I really think about you, right? Fill in the blanks with whatever happened. And here's some of the ways that I feel about you. I loved our relationship together when we were friends. Assuming that you're not still friends, you're trying to mend the broken gap here. I loved how you showed up for me during this time, and I experienced this trip with you. Whatever it is, you're pulling things, those mutual experiences, so that the other person can be reminded of how special your relationship is. See? And here's what I'm committed to going forward. I'm committed to experiencing life with you in this friendship without the breakdown that we've experienced in the past. Make it about the relationship versus making it about how that other person was wrong, so that led you to do something that you know wasn't the right thing to do. When you take responsibility for everything in your life, it changes who you are. Instead of being a victim, like we talked about in a previous Mindset Monday, now you're a leader. You're taking responsibility for everything in your life experience. And I think that's the key to life. And when you can start taking responsibility for, even if it wasn't your fault that this great divide happened, and you still take responsibility for it, I think that's empowering. Imagine a world where everybody took responsibility. What would that do for us? I want you to leave a comment below. Rate this Mindset Monday on a scale of 1 to 10 in the comments below. Let me know what you thought of it. If you learned anything, let me know. I love this feedback because I like to take responsibility for everything. And I know you do as well. So mend that broken relationship, heal that past situation, and let me know how it works out for you. I'm Drew Canoli. Remember, we're in this together, and I'll see you soon.